Hello everybody, welcome. We are live here, this time in Trainz Simulator instead of Microsoft Flight Simulator. How we doing? A little impromptu after dark tonight. Mr. Nolan, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Rick is here. Welcome aboard. Young Aviators here. Good to see you guys. Yeah, doing something a little different tonight. I've been kind of itching to do some trains, and ever since I was on a train this past weekend. I rode this very train that we're about to do now on this very route all the way to LA that we are about to do. It's most of the route anyways. It doesn't include the Riverside area where I first took off from the train, but all the way from Anaheim to LA. So still a good size of the route, probably about half the route basically. So yeah, we're gonna do about half the route here. We are waiting here on the light. We'll get in the simulator here. As we are waiting, this freight train's going to be coming in front of us. So we have a yellow light right now. We're going to be getting a red right around the corner here on this lovely Metrolink that we have here. So the Metrolink, this is the train I rode on to LA for the car show this past Sunday. So yeah, we're going to see if a simulator pilot can drive a train today. So don't judge me too hard. It's been a minute since we've really driven a train, so hopefully we stop in time for all of our station stops. So let's we'll go ahead and put it in forward here, and we'll release our brakes. We'll get our lights on, and we can slowly start to pull forward here. Apply a little bit of pressure. So yeah, how are you guys doing? Happy early Thanksgiving to all my American friends. Can't wait for tomorrow. International Thanksgiving Day. Can't wait for all the food tomorrow. I am going to be stuffed. That's for sure. Gonna be stuffed. But yeah, so we got a yellow. Whenever you have a yellow, that means the next light you're coming up to is going to be red. This train, freight train right here, is actually moving into our line in front of us. So we'll just have to wait for him, and then we got our first station just right up after the light, which is Fullerton. Next stop, Fullerton. So we're just kind of cruising along here, waiting for that train to get by and over to the other track, and then we will be able to make our way towards LA Union Station this evening. So early morning train here to LA. So we'll just kind of coast. You can see the lights coming up down here. Shows us the light in 0.15 of a mile. Doing a round trip from Epley to Chicago Midway. Nice. So Omaha to Chicago. So apply our brakes here. We're going to go ahead and stop our train right about here. This is our red light in front of us. You can see where the freight train is kind of coming over. So we're going to kind of go ahead and stop there. We'll put our little lower lights on. And our lights off for the moment. So the sun's coming up down that way. That's to the west. So the track going this way goes to San Diego. The track going straight that way would go to Riverside, where we would have taken off from here normally. So just waiting for the freight train. This is our first station stop here in front of us. This is Fullerton. So this light will turn yellow here in a minute once he gets past the next signal, and we'll be able to go and pick up our passengers. All aboard! All aboard! Woo woo! Woo woo! So yes, all aboard. Let's go to LA, guys. Going to Los Angeles Union Station. Gotta say, so this is not obviously, this is not the newest train sim out there, train sim world that I'm sure most of you have seen. I think this train sim is actually better than the new train sim worlds. Train sim world, you're really limited to where you can go, what you can do. Here, you can actually build this whole world right here that's here. Someone has built this. You can actually customize and make your own layouts for trains and buildings. And it just has a lot more flexibility, I feel like, a lot more add-ons. This reminds me of GTA San Andreas. CJ, all you do was follow the damn train. Reminded me of Polar Express. Yeah. Yeah, no, but they have a lot more add-ons for this. So it's going to pass that light up there, and we're going to get a yellow here. So I'm going to release our brakes. And we'll start inching going here. Joey Bagpipes, how's it going, Mike? Hey, it's going pretty well, man. I hope all is well with you. There's our yellow light. So we'll get our lights back on. And let's go ahead and get our passengers here at the first station stop, Fullerton. Well, yeah, nope, everything's going well. We got Thanksgiving tomorrow. We are going to be flying in the morning for early morning flight for Thanksgiving before we head to the family's house around 1:30 in the afternoon. So when I said San Andreas, I meant the graphics, and it's classic for sure. Yeah, I mean the graphics really aren't too bad. Like I said, I can tell you that the station here does look pretty much exactly like what Fullerton looks like in real life. We can attest to that. Looks pretty sweet, honestly. Yeah, no, it looks pretty good. Like I said, I love this simulator better than the newest ones, because the newest ones, as far as I know, you can't actually build. On here, you can actually build and design your own, like I said, train layout, city, whatever you want to do. You can add on a bunch of stuff that people have made, so that's kind of why I like this one better. I like the whole building aspect. But I would like to continue on from this map and actually continue on to where they have the riverside part of this line. Here comes another Metrolink coming in here. We're gonna go and stop here. There we go, and boom, let's go and get our passengers loading. See the doors open. And depending on how busy it is, you'll see some passengers coming in and out. They do have like train view, so you can ride from inside. If you want to ride inside the train. You know, they have drive-by view or fly-by view. So you can build like SimCity kind of deal. Yeah, so you can build your whole city, design your routes. There we go. Train's loaded up. Get our bell going here. People know we're moving. Next stop, Buena Park. Buena Park, home to Knott's Berry Farm. Next stop. Next stop here in about 5 minutes. I would 100% take this game. I've never played train games, but I've seen World Train. Yeah. Like I said, I love the fact that you can build all of this. Alright, building up some steam here. Don't want to increase your throttle too much, or you're just going to slip your wheels right away. We got to remember the stopping distance on these things. The Metrolink stopped pretty good. It's not like we're a freight train that takes, you know, a mile to stop or so. We should be able to stop pretty much within about half a mile of where we need to stop, so. We get up to speed here. Got a speed coming up 75 miles an hour, so we don't want to go over that. We also don't want to go too slow, though, because then we'll be late for our stops. After 75, we'll go right back up to 79 miles an hour. We'll see you, young. No burnouts? Yeah, there's no rocket engine strapped to the back of the train, unfortunately. We got green lights. That freight train we just passed, that's the one that was in our way at first. 2 miles, Buena Park coming up in 2 miles for 3 minutes. Next stop, Buena Park. We said home and service to Knott's Berry Farm. This whole layout that was designed, whoever did design this did a really good job. Like I said, it looks pretty damn close to what it looks like in real life riding this route to LA. As soon as we get to about 0.8 miles or so away from the station, we'll start slowing down. Alright, we're gonna go and start slowing our train here. Hopefully we stop in time. So these trains stop pretty good. Stop, Buena Park. Remember everyone, for station stops are brief. Please have all your belongings ready. So we could have waited a tad bit to stop actually, because we were stopping just a little early. Always want your bell on when you're going through the station. Right, there we go, unloading time. Keep coming on and off. We arrived here, we were just about, just a few 10 seconds late or so. So we're pretty much right on time. We're gonna get going here. Next stop is, I believe, Santa Fe Springs, I think? I could be wrong. Well, it's Santa Fe Springs. Or no, Cerritos. Cerritos? I think it's Cerritos is the next stop. I'm just waiting for them to board, taking forever. For whatever reason, taking a little bit of time here. On our way shortly. There we go. Go get them RPMs up. Next stop, Norwalk. There we go. That's what I meant. Norwalk, next stop in 5 minutes. Got passenger view here too. The only thing that would make this game better is if they had like a multiplayer option, which I don't think they do. There is a train simulator out there that's pretty realistic. And they do have a multiplayer option where you can have train crews and you guys can work together and do stuff kind of like flight sims, like a shared cockpit type thing. I forget the name of that simulator. I think it's called like Dash 8 or something like that. Maybe someone out there knows what it's called. Next stop, Norwalk, West Norwalk. 5 minutes. When will I do some DCS again? Hopefully soon. DCS is a lot of fun when I got some people to fly with, so hopefully when I get my DCS crew gets together again, but hopefully soon. I miss DCS. I like doing some carrier landings and some dog fighting. Gotta get some dog fighting in. Hopefully I just need to figure out my settings and figure out how the sim works. Yeah. Well, yeah, if you download and got it, we can definitely fly together, Nolan. That's pretty dope. You're from LA, right? I'm guessing you know there. Yes. Yes. No, I rode on this exact train, Joey. I think you ran Canada's stream the other day when I was saying I was on it. But I rode it to... we're going a little fast there. That's right. We are speeding. Got distracted, didn't see the speed restriction come up. That's right, now we're good. So yeah, no, I did yeah, no, I rode to LA car show on this exact route on the Metrolink to and from LA. I used to ride it to LA all the time to go get some pastrami from Langer's Deli. Yeah, you look that up. Langer's Deli is world famous pastrami. Yeah, I used to ride it to LA all the time for that. It would take me like right across the street from the station. Start slowing down here. We got speed restriction, 40 miles an hour coming up. Choo-choo! That's right. You watch Chris Daly, dude is so funny. He's from lives in LA. Yes, I have seen him. Yes. Yes, Ohio. Yeah, no, he is funny. Never been to any of his shows or anything, but I've seen him all the time. Online and stuff. Dude is funny. Oh man, ever since I took the train the other day, I've been itching to do some train simulator. Norwalk coming up, guys. Station stops are brief. Dave Chappelle, of course. Of course I've seen Dave Chappelle. Norwalk coming up here on the right. There we go, right on time. Let's arrive at 26:29:25. We were right on the dot. So, passengers gonna be getting on and off the train here. So technically, this train is going backwards. It has those cabs in the back, so they can drive from the front or the back. I mean, I can never wrap my head around train sim and how it could be exciting. Please explain. Well, you gotta love trains just like you love planes. For the most part, I love trains. So yeah, no, I love trains. I've always loved trains. Trains was actually my first passion before aviation, believe it or not. Because when I was real young, I wanted to be a train conductor. That's what was my main goal. Never was even really interested in planes when I was younger until I got, you know, older, 16, 17. That's when I got interested in the planes. Looks same as GTA, yeah. I mean, GTA is based out of LA. People talking on their phones over there. But yeah, no, these stations all look, like I said, whoever created the scenery modeled everything really, really well. Looks just like the stations. These game problems ain't stop them. Okay, at least this slow pace so you can read all the comments. It's kind of a little hard since I gotta concentrate on stopping the train on time. Alright. Next stop, Santa Fe Springs. Yeah. So easier to, I think, read the comments while flying than it is driving the train. Now, there's not really any autopilot on a train. I mean, it stays on the track, but stopping and starting, not really any help there. And you got speed restrictions just like flying, so we can only go up to 40 miles an hour right now, so I gotta, you know, it's not like you can just set it to a certain speed in here and it just stays at that speed. You gotta kind of manipulate the brakes, the throttle, to keep it at the right speed. Because you don't want to go too slow, you don't want to go too fast. If you go too slow, you'll be late. If you go too fast, you get minus points for speeding. You go from LA to San Francisco with this game. I don't know if there's a route. There is a San Francisco train. So San Francisco has its own version of the Metrolink. And so you can drive like the Metrolink version up in the Bay Area. It's called the Caltrains. Now that we switched over, our speed limit's up here. So on here I can go all the way from LA to San Diego too. So this one we started in Fullerton because we're doing the route that I took to LA, but you can actually go, and we'll do after this, we can go down to San Diego. We can go from LA to San Diego on the Amtrak Pacific Surfliner. So Train Simulator Classic is what it's called on Steam for this particular version. I also have Train Simulator 2022, which is like a newer version of this same simulator. And then that one you can build as well. I'm just not as familiar with the new one yet as I am the older classic one. This is the one I used to do all the time on my laptop back in the day. You know, it's been a good hot minute since I've used it and been in it and played it. Maybe we should do a speed test. Like in flight sims, are there train develops to avoid? Maybe. I'm not too familiar. I never got that far into it when I played this game, like who developers were. I just looked for the items that I wanted and used them. So I don't know if there's It's not necessarily the same as flight sim in that regards. So we got two types of braking. We got engine braking and we got full train braking. Right now what I'm using this one here is the engine braking, so this I can slow, kind of manage the speed of the train a little bit by only putting the brakes on the locomotive and not the whole train. So now we're going to put on the full train brakes though. We got to get down to 50 miles an hour here. Here comes the Amtrak. Civic Surfliner there. So we got a short speed restriction of 50 and then it hops right back up to 70. Then we got back down to 50 and 60 again, so constantly up and down on the speed, managing the speed. Train drifting. Yeah, let's get up on the speed again here. We are going to drop our speed right back down, but we want to go as fast as we can go while we can. So even though I've been blowing the train horn just because it's more fun, technically in this area, if you saw the little sign with a W and a crossed out, technically this is the quiet zone where they don't actually honk the horn at these crossings like you typically would on a train. Quiet zone from all the residential houses. So you'll look for these little signs here. That one's backwards. These are the speed limit signs. Passengers 50, freight 30. Going a little fast there, getting a little penalty. Speeding by a mile and 1 mile over. We'll start speeding up here a little bit as we're going to get back to 79 miles an hour. Oh, looks like actually next stop now is LA Union Station, so next stop is LA. Really nice scenery here as we get closer to LA. Kevin Thomas is here. What's going on, Kevin? Welcome to Train Simulator. Richard. On our way to LA Union Station. Get back up to speed here. Passenger car here for a minute. Take in the scenery. Definitely has the LA vibe to it. All these older buildings. Our lights are still green. You don't want to run into red lights, get in trouble. Ends the session. If you run a red light, it means you get fired. You know, actually, I know quite a few flight simmers that love trains. People that love trains, love planes, and vice versa. Seems to be quite a bit, actually. More than you would think. Our light's still green there. I mean, I would still be a train engineer right now if I could. How about truck sim? I got truck sim too. Yep, I like truck sim. I mean, we do all kinds of sims, so. Alright, so now we're getting a yellow light here, so we're gonna go and start. We've got a yellow light coming up, which means the next light that we come to, which is gonna be right here in a mile, is gonna be red. We are gonna have to slow down for that. Say pilots get paid more than train drivers? I don't know. I mean, I know train drivers get paid really well. It's just different pay. Like, train drivers are getting paid the whole time they're working. Pilots don't get paid the whole time. But I think it kind of evens out, because, I mean, a train engineer can easily make $250,000 a year. Easily. Which is around what a pilot makes. Oh, now we got a yellow light. Alright, let's speed back up here. So yeah, train engineers can easily make $250,000 a year, depending on what train you're driving for. And you know, I don't know how like their schedules work and stuff as much as I do like pilots, but we have an engineer, you have a conductor, you have a railman or something like that. It's called a railman, or each one does different ones. The engineer, I believe, drives a train. The conductor, I believe, is his assistant, if I'm remembering the lingo correctly. Yeah, if I'm remembering correctly, that's how it works, and the railman kind of like helps with like coupling the cars and stuff. So yeah, we're a little ahead of schedule, it would seem, which is why we keep meeting these lights and they keep turning yellow. So we're kind of fine with the speed we're at now. We have a speed restriction coming up here at 40 miles an hour and a half a mile. Yeah, so this is modeled really well. They do have this massive truck train yard here on the way to LA. So yeah, if you guys didn't follow my Instagram story when I went to LA, add me on Instagram, Midnight Maverick 737, and you should be able to see I saved the story on the Instagram there. My trip to LA, you'll see a little bit of train action. You'll see the train looks very similar to what we're doing now, or what we're in now. It is a little bit different. This is the older style cars, which they still use, the older style, but they have a newer style now, and a newer style engine. But this is the same. Alright, so we got like a yellow-green light. I'm supposed to be watching these lights here. So green if we're changing tracks, yellow if we're staying on a one track. Don't know which one's which. We just need to kind of pay attention here. Do people build their own train cabins? You can. I don't know how to do that, but you know, everything that's in this game you can mod and add stuff just like you would in Flight Sim. Go, changing tracks here. Another yellow light. What? Oh, come on. It was not yellow, it was yellow. Okay, well, we messed up there. We'll have to start the route over. Yes, we passed the red. Let's pay attention, chat. Didn't see the red. Is this a freighter passenger? This is a passenger train that we were doing. Let's see. We can start from LA. So let's see here. We go main menu. Let's see, we can start departing from LA. And we can do drive all the way down to Oceanside. We'll keep it in the Metrolink, that's fine. Time of day. That's fine. I don't want rain, I want just clear. Winter. And let's see, we can start that. I don't know, that was weird because the light was definitely yellow. I don't know where the red light came from. Train conductor error. Alright. So this is nighttime. I don't want to do nighttime. Go back here and reset those settings real quick. Quick drive. Military time. Okay, it is military time. So yeah, we'll go. We go 9 o'clock departure, 8:30. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And we want to do 5 cars, I guess. You guys want to do the locomotive in the front or go backwards like we already were going? Loco in the front or loco in the back? Let you guys pick one. Oops. Sorry about that. It's gonna go. Dang it. That was my fault. Hold on. My fault. Mr. Scotty, what's going on? Good to see you. That was my fault. I accidentally exited out of it. Well, I go back in. Doesn't take long to go back in like Flight Sim. Oh, Streamlabs didn't like that. Mr. Mav Toot Toot apparently didn't like Toot Toot. We're exhausted after the world tour. I mean, somewhere, yes. Somewhere. I mean, I don't know if I would necessarily say I was exhausted, per se. I was getting, I guess, fatigued at some point. Just because I was up a lot, but you know, not really exhausting. I'm gonna go with it backwards. We'll do that. And we'll go again here at 9 o'clock. There we go. Clear winner, destination, LA to Oceanside, start. Yeah, it was long hours. I mean, I was up for 44 straight hours to start the event before I ever went to sleep. Definitely long hours. So yeah, no, I was definitely getting tired towards the end. But I had a lot of fun, had a blast. Enjoyed every minute of it. I definitely enjoyed every minute of it. So let's go out and take a look here at Union Station, which is really what Union Station does look like. These buildings look pretty damn close to what it looks like in LA. The downtown part, not necessarily so much of what LA looks like, a little bit, but the station, this is what it looks like. So you can see these stairs here. The actual station itself, I mean, the building's over here, but everything is underground. So all the walkways are all underground. They come up the stairs up here on the platforms. And each platform is actually like 2 platforms. So it stops at the end here, which is next to like the police station. But it has a platform on one side, which is called the B side, and then there's platform A, which is the front half. So that way, when it's really busy, which is why you see 3 tracks in here, the trains will actually go down the middle and can go around trains and stuff if they're in one side or the other. Yeah, so when's the next World Flight? World Flight's every year in November. November is when World Flight happens every year, Andrews. So next November will be the next World Flight. However, SoCal Crew ourselves will be having other events throughout the year that will happen. It may not be a week-long events like that. Maybe like a weekend long or just one day, a couple flights. Depends on what we're doing. You know, we'll do cross the pond both ways in the simulator. So let's go and release our brake. We'll go full forward here. We'll get our lights on. I don't know why I'm not. Oh, that's why I'm not hearing the horn. Volume was turned down. But yeah, we are going to do other events. I will be actually streaming from the full cockpit this Saturday. Do a full day of flying this Saturday. Possibly even a giveaway or of some kind. I'll be here on my channel this Saturday. Not, it won't be a SoCal Crew event, just an event for me. But we're gonna be doing some Boston ops this Saturday out of Boston around the East Coast for Thanksgiving, since that's kind of where, you know, the Pilgrims landed and all that stuff up there by Boston. You want a tutorial on landing? What kind of, like a visual landing, an ILS landing? There's our light there. It's nice and green for us. I'll take anything? Yes. Now that World Flight is kind of done, I got some more time now. Still got a lot of stuff we're working on, but I definitely got some more time now to start doing some extra curriculars here for the channel. So definitely working on some tutorials already, and some videos that will be released. We got our virtual airline releasing soon, so more details on that coming soon as well. There's a little glitch in the scenery. It's just got floating signals. There should be a thing goes over here normally. So a lot lot of track changing and stuff here at LA, so definitely some slow speeds getting out of the station. As we head now down to San Diego, which is going to take us roughly about an hour and a half to get all the way down to Oceanside. At least on this route, though, we shouldn't really encounter, since we're not doing a actual like event route, shouldn't really encounter any red lights on this one to worry about. Bridge actually is modeled really well. It really looks like the real bridge there in LA. So it looks like the LA River here area. It's the LA police station there, the helipad. Helipad area that you can get from any builds here in the flight simulator, and do some helicopter ops out of here now, which we will be getting soon. Do some police helicopter ops. We got the maintenance yard over here for Amtrak and for Metrolink. Do all the maintenance on the trains here. They have the train car wash, or the train wash, I should say. Yeah, all of this, you can design your own thing in this game, which is, I think, probably the best part about it is how you can design your own city, your own train city, make your own schedules, your own trains, whatever you want to do. You can do freight ops. You don't have to do passenger, you can do freight ops. Speed restriction of 40 here as we're going to go over the bridge. Which is pretty fun going over this bridge, riding the train in real life. Pretty cool. Train yard down underneath. Downhill, just gotta watch our speed. Engine braking here to help with our speed. Once we get here, our speed will open up again. See the knob's actually moving here too with the as we adjust things. Either side of the train car. Gain our speed again. 79 miles an hour. Not no bullet train, but yeah, but I mean there's all kinds of different train routes you can do. I mean you can do the bullet train in Japan, so you can do the train that goes, 300 miles an hour or whatever. A lot of different options. You can add stuff, free stuff, payware stuff. It's old school, but I think it's a lot of fun still. I think I also like it better than the other one, other than the build function, just there's actually the routes where I live. I don't think that's available in Train Sim World the same way it is here. There's more flexibility. The other routes are more of like a, whatever they put in there is what you got kind of thing. So, but we'll be doing some Southwest ops in the morning for Thanksgiving. So, that's going to probably start at about, it'll probably start about 7 in the morning my time. So, 7 a.m. Pacific time in the morning for our flight for Thanksgiving. So we can at least get in at least 2 flights. We'll try and do 3, but we'll get in at least 2 flights Southwest ops in the PMDG tomorrow, before we head off to the families for Thanksgiving. Alright, Commerce Station coming up first. 1 mile. WD, what's going on? We are on the Metrolink. Certainly Metrolink. Yes, we're on the Metrolink. So we will do some Amtrak though, a little bit. After we get to Oceanside, we'll take the Amtrak from Oceanside all the way to San Diego. Alright, load them up. Alright, brakes released, and we all out of here. Brief train stops. Old school Metrolink, yeah. Yep, these are the older cars. Not the newer ones they have now, but... This is the older train simulator too, so I don't know if they've made the... I don't think they've made the newer ones for this one. Maybe for the newest one, for 2022. I have that one too. This is one I'm just more familiar with and stuff I already had, like, built in here, and... But... On this one, Debbie, you can actually design your own city. Like all this you see here, you can make yourself and add on track where you want to put track and signals and all that fun stuff. There's the 5 freeway there. Hey, what's going on? Hello, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Good to see you. Some huge no skippies for you guys and some train horns. They use some old cars too, you know. They still use some of the old cars. They just have mostly all the engines now are those newer hybrid type engine things that I don't know if you've seen those newer ones. They don't use the older engines that you see on here really much anymore. Maybe a couple. They pretty much changed most of them out now for those new, more fuel-efficient engines. They look more like the Amtrak type long-range engines. Train horn don't get the juices flowing, I don't know what will. Train horn gets me going in the morning. So cool, you like the drive-by? Kind of similar to the flyby button in Microsoft. So you got that, you got the passenger view. You can change sides on the other side. Speed restriction coming up. Wonder if train enthusiasts choose to live on rail lines? Maybe, possibly. I used to go train spotting all the time. Go to ride my bike to like the railroad track crossings or the station, and I'd either go to like the station, go to like the overhead platforms where you can stand on over the rail and watch trains go by, and used to collect like railroad bikes and stuff like that. How much is this sim? It's on Steam, you'd have to look. I don't think it's that much. Forget how much I paid. Maybe 30 bucks or something like that, I don't remember. It's on Steam though, look up Train Simulator Classics. And you can add a lot of free product from the Steam Store Workshop, Steam Workshop. I want to say if you buy like the train actual controller too, like it would work with the simulator too, I believe. Which I don't know if you guys seen Blue Stream. Blue has the actual train controller. I believe it works for this as well. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure. I remember wanting it when I had this simulator, or used to play this all the time. I remember wanting that. So I feel like it does. Every time I open it, the game crashes. On this simulator, did you click the option that says run in 64-bit? Because for me, it gives me option in normal or run in 64-bit, and I have to run it in 64-bit for it to work. It's Dovetail Games is who makes this simulator. So if you look up Dovetail, you can choose which one you want to get. The newest one, the classic one. Yeah, run in 64-bit because most people's operating systems these days are 64-bit. Most likely that's why. Is it the 2008 one? No. If you look at my thumbnail on Discord, Nolan, on the announcement section, it should say exactly what it says on that logo. It's going to say Train Simulator Classic on Steam. I don't know if it is the 2008 one or not. Could be. But if you look, you can also, like I said, if you want to get the newest one, I do have the newest one, and I can do that one later. We could try the newest one out on here later, and I can kind of show you that newest 2022. I'm just not too familiar with that one yet, which is why I did this one, because it's the one I'm familiar with. already had stuff added for it. Is GSX available on Sim Market? I don't know. It might be. I haven't checked any. It might be. I know Sim Market's having a sale, right? Or GSX is having a sale on their own website. They do have a discount right now. There's a lot of things discounted, guys. If you look at Marketplace in-game, if you look at Sim Market, on Steam, Steam has a lot of discounts right now. A lot of things are on sale for Thanksgiving and Black Friday. So now's the time to capitalize on stuff if you got stuff in your wish list and stuff you've been waiting for. You may want to check to see if it's on sale. Ton of sales going on everywhere. Of course, this time of the year, Black Friday, coming up in 2 days. Of course, we're too broke to even really think about doing anything for Black Friday. So I'm trying not to look at all the sales because it's just going to hurt my wallet too much. Going to make me want to buy all kinds of things. But we will do an After Dark. Our next After Dark is going to be American Truck Sim. We gotta check out the new Texas map. Not sure exactly what day that's going to be, but someday soon. Possibly on Sunday. We'll see, though. Saturday we'll be flying all day in the simulator. Down those rails. We are flying. We are 67 miles from Oceanside. You need to send your list to Santa, Skippy? You better get over to him quick. You know Skippy's going to be blowing through his money on Black Friday. Right, load and load. This is Buena Park. Fix it here for Knott's Berry Farm. Right, there we go, all done it looks like. We need the new train sim, but with this sim's concept, yes, I agree. I mean, this was one of the 2 or 3 games I was addicted to. Too bad they don't make them like this anymore, right? Yeah, no, I mean, well, like I said, there is Train Simulator. This same Train Simulator maker, they did make Train Sim 2022, which I do have on Steam. I bought it before I downloaded this one, which is my one I was used to. They do have an updated version. I just don't know like what it's like yet. So, but we can definitely check out the newer one, see how much better it looks, how better the graphics are. But I mean, they definitely don't seem to be as popular as the new Train Sim world. It seems to be taking everything and everyone's forgetting about this one. I mean, I loaded into it just to see if like you could still build in it. The building was a little bit different. I just wasn't used to it, so I just kind of backed out and went to the one that I was used to. And this one already has like all my add-ons in it. The other one doesn't have my add-ons and stuff in there that I want to add. So that's really the main reason why I'm not using that one right now. I haven't really looked in depth on that one. I mean, this one serves its purpose. You know, like I said, the thing I like most about it, Debbie, is the build mode. That's what I really like the most about it. I like to build and design my own city, kind of recreate. Like, I mean, on my old laptop, I kind of recreated like the whole train layout you're seeing here, but from Riverside to LA. You know, I kind of recreated it. It didn't look quite as nice as this because wasn't like a professional builder or anything like that, but yeah, it was coming along, looking pretty good. Run 8, that's the one that I was thinking of earlier. I couldn't think of the one where there actually has like multiplayer in it, and I have thought about doing that one. I have not done it yet, but it is on my mind. It's something I want to try for sure. I was calling it -9 because well, that's what the engine's called, but or the locomotive. But yeah, Run 8, that's the one I was trying to think of earlier. Thank you for saying that in chat, reminding me of what it was called. Next stop, Fullerton. Fullerton Station, next stop. But Run 8 looks pretty good. Well, maybe I'll have to get it. We'll have to get it and we can do some multiplayer together. People boarding, exiting, and boarding. Quick stops, quick stops. Daily dose, what's going on? How you doing, man? Yes, I have the Southwest Chief route from Selling to LA. Nice, okay. It's a long route. Goodbye to Fullerton. Next stop, Anaheim. Next stop, Anaheim, home of Angel Stadium and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. We've been trying to complete it for months. Damn. So I take it must be like real world length. Kind of like Flight Sim, it takes you just as long to do it as it would in real life. On time realistic, got it. You have the Aurora to Chicago round train simulator. Nice, Daily. That's cool. This is the Pacific Surfliner route. Metrolink and Amtrak. Metrolink and Amtrak. And top. So this is the quiet zone here too, going through this area, so there will be no train horn for the crossings here. What I love about Run 8 is multiplayer and also the ability to control the signals. Got it. Does it actually say Metrolink on them, or does it just look like the Metrolink cars? Because I mean, lots of people use like this style of car on their train. Yeah, a lot of people use this style cab. It just doesn't say Metrolink on it. But all the commuter trains use kind of like the same style in America, anyways. Most of them. If they Metrolink with symbol, got it. That's a long way for those trains to travel. I mean, they got repair yards out here. I wonder why they sent it all the way out there. They definitely got repair yards out here in LA. That's weird, though. You know, the sound's pretty nice in here too, I gotta say. It does pretty much sound kind of like that when the train goes by. Metro sent them for repairs, and I believe they're being sold to someone. Okay. Yeah, if they're being sold to someone else, then that kind of makes sense. Like I said, Metrolink is slowly updating all of their cars to the newer style cars. So that would make sense that they're being repaired and being sold to another company that needs them. That would make sense. Makes a lot of sense now. Yep, no, those are really nice cars, yep. I agree. So fun fact, these little signs with a W, Usually that is when it's informing the train they need to signal the whistle during this because there's a crossing coming up. But on these ones, you see they have the red line through them because this is the quiet zone where trains are not allowed to honk their horn. Next stop, Anaheim. Home of Angel Stadium, there it is. Look at that. Angel Stadium even looks so real. Realistically designed anyways. Overshoot the platform a little bit here. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe. Just a tad. Overshot it just a tad. Got it by one car. Yeah, there's the lovely Angel Stadium. Home of my Angels. LA is a nice city to visit every once in a while, not a nice city to live in. It's a very dirty city. Like what you see in movies makes LA look so good and glamorous, and LA is one of the dirtiest cities in the country. A lot of crime, a lot of homeless, a lot of just filth everywhere. Their trains and well, their subways and buses all smell. It's not pretty. I mean, Chicago definitely is worse in crime, but yeah, it's pretty similar like Chicago. But I almost feel like that's almost like every major city in America, almost for the most part, is just not good. Another one doesn't have a line through it, so now we use our horn. Warn drivers were coming. Yeah, nope. Probably pretty similar to what you would see in Chicago. Name an actual horn. Is Phoenix gonna travel to? Phoenix is not bad. Yeah, Phoenix is not bad. I mean, every major city's got its bad parts. But yeah, I've been to Phoenix. Phoenix isn't that bad. Not like LA or anything. Train station is coming up. Next stop, Orange. Orange station, next stop. From this station, you would change from the San Diego train to another line if you want to go to Riverside. The beach train would go on this line as well. Next stop is, I believe, Santa Ana. Where's the best place to travel? I have no idea. And most commuter lines have different horns? Yeah. So, I mean, I guess fun fact about trains. Freight trains and passenger trains kind of have a distinct tone to them. So you can tell the difference between when it's a freighter and when it's a passenger. I don't know how to describe the tone, but there's a distinct tone between this and what a train horn like. I think this is more like a higher pitch. And a freight train is more of a louder, lower tone to it, maybe? Maybe that's how you can describe it. Anth, I appreciate it. Appreciate your continued support of the channel, my friend. I'm glad you enjoy it. Doing something different tonight. We haven't done Train Simulator on the channel in quite a while. And ever since I rode this train to LA the last weekend, it's been itching to do it, so we're doing it. Our speed again. Jamming right through the neighborhood. Right, next stop, Santa Ana coming up. Santa Ana, next stop. No, there's multiple Metrolink lines. So there's probably about 8 of them, I think. You got the Riverside 91 line that goes from Paris to LA. You have the Riverside line that goes from Riverside to LA as well, but takes a different route. You have the San Bernardino line that goes from San Bernardino City all the way through different cities, and a different route as well in northern Inland Empire to LA. And you have the routes that go from LA to the Antelope Valley and like Lancaster. So yeah, there's definitely different routes. We got the one that goes from San Diego, or Oceanside, to LA. And then you got the one that goes from the Orange County line that goes from Riverside to the beach in Oceanside. Then you have a different line also. I forget where that one goes, but yeah, there's like 7 or 8 of them. The arrow, I think this might be an extension. It's still called the San Bernardino line. All aboard Metrolink 737 to Oceanside, last call for boarding. There you go. David D can be my conductor. Make sure you check their tickets. Have I rode the Arrow? I've rode the San Bernardino line. I don't know if I've rode the Arrow. I'd have to look see exactly what that is. I'm not too familiar with anything called the Arrow for them. I think there's an Arrow station on the San Bernardino line, but I don't know if that's an extension. It's been there for a while. Next stop, I believe, is Tustin. The line that I ride to go to LA would be the Riverside 91 freeway line. That's the one that I ride to LA most of the time. I've done the San Bernardino one a couple times. But it just depends on like how much time I have and when I want to come back and go to LA. Is how it determines on like which line I ride to LA, because the San Bernardino line is the most popular one, so they have the most trains that run on that on the weekend throughout the day. Like I would say they probably have a train every hour that goes back and forth to LA on that one. But you know, it just depends. But, I mean, you can ride unlimited all day long on the weekend for $10. Really not expensive. He's happy when they extend the 91 line, legendary. Yep. Yep, nope, it was good when they extended it to Paris. That's where I rode the train from. I got on South Paris, which is the very beginning of the line, and rode it all the way to LA. One I did last Sunday. See how fast we get this train going. We can go up to 90 miles an hour right now, currently. A lot of crossings. Lot of crossings. Some passenger view going here again. See anything better on the other side to look at? This side. We're only taking it from Marchfield Station? Nice, okay. And that was my first time actually riding on the new extension this past Sunday. Usually I take it from Riverside downtown or La Sierra. I didn't know that you were trailing an F59PH. Yes, I believe that's the engine we're using. I believe that's what we're using. Next stop, Tustin. Stop too late on this one. Slowing down just a little too late. Station kind of snuck up on me there while watching our views. I'm gonna be pulling a little bit too far in front. That's alright. You can just exit and load from the back. I did not know that daily dose. Yes, I did not know. There we go. We just snuck the last car in there. So, alright, unpopular station, so we can load from the back. Have I ever been to Canada? No, I've never left the country before. Never been out of the United States. I've only been all around the United States, that's for the most part. One day I'll go to Canada though and visit. I don't know when, but yeah, one day we'll get there. Milwaukee Hop streetcar, nice. Wrong with that. So if you guys are just joining us too, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. It really helps out our stream. And that subscribe button. I'm not sure what our next stop is now, but we are going to start going uphill a little bit. Oops. Hang on a second, guys. I accidentally clicked out of it. My fault. There we go. It's free actually because there was a casino that paid for it actually, which to me is nuts. Yeah, I mean, if they take people to the casino, I can see why they would pay for it. Gets them more visitors to spend their money at the casino. If that's the case, that makes sense. Casino made over 250 million, so it's had to make 2 lines around city nights. I wouldn't be surprised if the casino made more than that. Casinos make a ton of money, these casinos. Yes, Vegas makes billions of dollars, not millions. Guess that what funds our infrastructure? I don't think Vegas is in the business of funding infrastructure, except for building more. There are hotel casinos. That's the only thing that interests Vegas. How they can make more money, not spend it. See if we can time this one better. We'll stop quick because we were going uphill. Probably not. Maybe stuff like dealer revenues, some of the sort goes to funding infrastructure. Maybe. Not too sure how Vegas, like, cities requiring them to pay taxes and stuff like that. I'm sure there's something that some of their taxes go to, whether it's infrastructure or schools or something. So a little fun fact about Vegas. Did you know that the strip, like the main portion of the strip, it's technically not even in the city of Las Vegas? It's technically in the city called Paradise. I don't know if you guys knew that. The longest time I didn't know that. Yeah, technically the city of Vegas is in the city of Paris, or Paradise, I should say, sorry. On the strip there. What's that daily dose? another fun fact about Vegas too that most people don't realize is that, you know, everyone's walking around the strip drinking alcohol and stuff, but did you know it's actually illegal in Vegas to drink in public? And so technically walking around with alcohol is technically illegal in Vegas. However, the casinos all have a deal with the local police department that if you're not causing any trouble, they won't arrest you or ticket you or anything like that. Now, if you're disturbing the peace, then yeah, they'll arrest you and they'll ticket you for being drunk in public. But like I said, if you just behave yourself, they won't really, police won't really do anything, even though it is technically illegal to drink outside, even on the strip. Now, if you were to go off the strip and still be drinking, they would get you. So only do that on the strip if you're 21 or older. Yep, nope, sounds about right. There's too much red tape in America, and you know, things you have to like get approved, and too much red tape in America to get stuff done. Like, it shouldn't take as long. Plus, construction workers take longer in America because they get paid so well by the hour that they make their jobs longer than they need to be, just so they can get more money out of it. It's all about money in America. All about the money. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've gone to a construction site. I've seen construction on the road, and half the people are just standing there watching one guy work. And they're all getting paid $20 or more an hour. Stand there. We got 39 miles to go until we get to our final destination in Oceanside. This pace should be there in about 30 minutes or so, I think, to our final stop. So after final stop, I'll kind of just show you guys, like, in the simulator a little bit more what it comes with, what you can do. And then we'll load into the newest one, which will be 2022, and see what that one looks like before we call it a night. Because then we will be flying, like I said, in the morning, early stream about 7 or 8 in the morning. Get a couple flights in, Southwest style. Oops. Dang it, clicked off of it again. The thing I don't like is it always exits the screen when I click off the screen. I can't click on anything while we're in here. much steam here. Going 81 miles an hour downhill. Well, to keep that in mind, if we got a station coming up soon, not sure when the next station is. It's probably coming soon. Oh, there's the next station, Laguna Niguel, coming up next, mile and a half. Next stop, Laguna Niguel. Laguna Niguel. Oh, looks like they missed the train. Oh well. Alright, gotta catch the next one. This train waits for no one. And we're off to the next station. I don't know where we're at right now. Is that us? Oops, I can't really tell. Oh, there we are. There we go. I think we only got a couple more stops left. 1 or 2 stops left, I think, until we get to Oceanside. Something like that. Oh, San Juan Capistrano next stop, guys. San Juan Capistrano coming up in about 5 minutes. Realized we had that on the whole time. Next stop, San Juan Capistrano. Yep, nope, there's a lot of crime there. For sure. Alright, 28 more miles to go. Mr. Scotty's still here. What's going on, Scott? Always things down under in the outback. Hopefully all's well. Does Australia have Thanksgiving? I feel like you told me they do, and it's just a different time of the year. My speed limit's 40, Scott. Speed limit. Don't want to derail. No Thanksgiving there? Got it. Maybe I had a different type of Thanksgiving there. Our speed limit's going up to 60, we can increase our speed now. We got a speed limit of 45 count up here now, Scott. We celebrate every day down here, drinking and more drinking. There you go. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Nope, I'm excited for you. Excited too. Can't wait. Having all this delicious food tomorrow. Reminds me of taking a film 1, 2, 3 for some reason with John Travolta. That was a good movie. I like that movie. And now we're getting back up to 90 miles an hour. But yeah, no, I like that movie. It was a good movie. You can drive a New York style train on here. We could go to New York and drive the New York little, kind of like the train that they did drive on film 1, 2, 3. I think it's all above ground. I don't think they have a subway version. I could be wrong though. We are down by the beach now. I think San Clemente is the next stop. San Clemente, we're almost to Oceanside though. Okay, this train runs right along the coast like this when we get down here. I watched the original version. I watched the version that had John Travolta in it. That's the one I watched. That is the one that I've watched. right, San Clemente Station, 1 mile coming up. Maybe the Giants lost to Detroit. Up just a tad early, so we'll say. The Vikings, man, what's going on? I don't know, man. The Vikings gonna win for Thanksgiving? There's the question. No station announcements? The conductor's supposed to do that, not the engineer. Where's my conductor? Fire Lurky, what's going on? Come pick you up. We're all the way down in San Clemente. You gotta get to San Clemente. On the beach in San Clemente. I think the next stop is Oceanside. I could be wrong. Kenny's gone AWOL? Oh boy. Someone better get Kenny. Oh, nope, another San Clemente. San Clemente Pier is next. Next stop, San Clemente Pier. Lovely beach though. Using the rail driver? No, I wish I had the rail driver. I don't have the rail driver. A bit out of my budget at the moment. I want it though. I definitely want it. Train Sim World? No, this is Train Simulator Classic. This is an older one. It's actually better than Train Sim World in my opinion. In this one, Rook, you can actually build your own train world and design it however you like with whatever trains you want, whatever tracks, stations, scenery. You can't do that in Train Sim World as far as I know. They don't have a build option. San Clemente Pier. Now arriving track 1. Metrolink train 737 now arriving track 1. Service to Oceanside. Is there a restaurant car with beers map? On the Amtrak there is. We're on the Metrolink. They don't have a restaurant car on the Metrolink. Metrolink's just a local commuter train at the long haul. I mean, this is a really nice like route to ride going along the beach and everything. You gotta BYOB, bring your own beer on board. Gotta bring your own beer, Mr. Scott. You and Kenny. You can have Kenny, have Skippy sneak it in his pouch. Works out cheaper? Oh, there you go. Cheers, map. Cheers, Scott. I'll cheer you with my tequila I got here. I got some Jose next to me. Alright, now we can get it back up to some regular speed. You're loading them up as we speak? Alright, there you go, Kenny. Load them up. Load them up. Alright, 19 miles to go to Oceanside. Final service stop of the night for this Metrolink train. So once we get to Oceanside, like I said, we'll check out and I'll show you guys just a little bit more of the trains that come with it. And then we're going to hop into Train Simulator 2022. And I will kind of take a look and see how good that one looks together. Can you have said you're the conductor and you gotta start doing the station announcements, otherwise he said that I can throw you off the train. This is true. Yep, nope, it's true. I said it. So we gotta start doing them. Gotta start doing them train announcements. There are laws to protect us, especially when drinking. Not down here in Oceanside. It's a free-for-all. Alright, all uphill from right here. I reckon it would be a little funny if I did throw you off jackass style. A little bit. I'm gonna throw him off the train like, what's his name? Jazz and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when they throw him out the house. That's what it's gonna look like. It's gonna be funny. Yeah, I think the next station is going to be Oceanside, I think. I don't know if there's any more. We got 16 miles to go. Yep, like that map? Yeah, exactly. From like Jazz right out the door of the train. Gonna go clickety-clack right down the railroad tracks. Clickety-clack, don't come back. Faster, Matt, faster. We're going uphill, we're going as fast as we can. We're at 100%. I'm gonna add a little bit of sand. I don't know if the sand's gonna really help. I yell to the guy, yo, hey, see you later. Hey, the conductor, yo, ho, smell you later. Any drinks that you guys spill on the floor, you gotta lick it up. Okay, we can't waste any drinks on this train. And Skippy's feet's been all over the train, so good luck drinking that, licking that up. To go here. Nah, any we spill helps clean the train. Kenny, don't mop much. What you spill, you better be licking my train clean. Doot, doot, doot. Got about 10 minutes to Oceanside, 10 minutes.
Oceanside, final stop on this train tonight. The train will be in service at inside the please get your belongings early whenever you're waiting towards the doors.
Can you follow the tracks like, is it realistic like that? You can turn all those settings on, yes, Nolan. So yeah, you could derail the train if you go too fast around a curve, and then you fail. You thought the big suburb rats cleaned the train. Right now we're going 81, speed limit's 90. Are there any crash animations? I don't think so. I think the simulator kind of, or it just kind of like, it pauses and comes up and says you crashed, or I don't think there's actually any crash animations, unfortunately. But I mean, we're not trying to crash, so we ain't trying to find out either. Yeah, I don't think there's any crash animations. You know, if you blow past a red light, it's going to say you failed and have to restart, so can't go past any red lights. Still 10 miles away. Really picking up that speed now that we're going downhill. Keep going up, down, up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down. And 83 miles an hour now. Might turn our sand off. Any lower than 100 it blows. What do you do, Matt? What do you do? Put it in full speed and jump off? Gonna jump off, tuck and roll? Do, 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 do. Yep, Kenny goes first and see how well he does before we jump. And he's going clickety-clack down the railroad tracks. There we got 7 miles. Oops. Hold on, guys. 1 second. 6 miles to go. Since 5 a.m. Police sirens woke me up. Someone tried to do a ram raid at the jewelry store down the road from my house. Oh, well, that's not good. It wasn't Skippy, was it? Did you let Skippy off his leash? Let's Skippy off his leash again. I knew it. Nah, Skippy can't drive a car, at least I don't think he can. Never know. Never know with him. Route from San Rafael to Sonoma County Airport. Do they have that in the simulator, Nolan? Do you know for sure if they have that route? No clue. I thought this one was kind of worldwide. I mean, they have a lot of different routes you can do and a lot of add-ons. It's just not. It's not like the mod where American Truck Sim they unlock the whole United States. They don't have that function. Yeah, I can't just drive continuously from one side of the country to the other. In Run 8, I believe you can Run 8, which is a more realistic simulator. And it also has multiplayer on there. On this one, I'm not sure. I don't think you can do that on cross-country trip. It has specific route, like this route here. This was a free add-on, third-party add-on for this route that someone made with really high detail. No, it's not that realistic. You're gonna see some of the main parts of like the main city, but no, it's definitely not that realistic. No, it's realistic in how the trucks drive and operate in that aspect of it, but it's also not real time. Although I think you can. I think in American Truck Sim you do have the option to make it real time driving, I believe, with a mod. Yeah. Could you go to Spokane? Yes, they do have Spokane in the simulator itself. In the city, they do. Yes. Yeah, they have all the major cities in the states on there. So we're gonna do some American Truck Simulator here very soon, possibly on Sunday or sometime next week, as we gotta check out the new Texas map. Final stop, Oceanside.
Everyone must exit here in Oceanside.
Alright, we've reached our destination, guys. Here in lovely Oceanside. I think we were a couple minutes early. Made a good time. Let's go to the main menu here. I'll kind of go over some of the stuff that's on here real quick just so you guys can see it. So like I said, you can do a quick drive and just pick where you want to go based on the route. You can change up the route here. I mean, they got the Cajon Pass. You choose what train you want to drive. All different options here. We could do the Amtrak. You know, we could do Union Pacific. We could do all kinds of different. We can do VNFF. This one here. This is the corridor for northern Cali. And it looks like I don't have the route in here. I got the train in here. Not sure if the route's in here. I don't think it is. I'd have to download the route for that one unless it's in a different one. But they got career mode, so you can do career mode with different trains and go where you want. We got this here, career mode. Maybe they have the map for it in here. Maybe not. Yeah, Peninsula Corridor. Okay, yeah, that is right. The Peninsula Corridor is the Bay Area one. So you can do different career modes for that. They have, yeah, workshops. You can add stuff, standard stuff, free roam. But like I said, the main thing I like though is the build mode. You can add on and edit one that's already pre-made. So the one we just did, I could go in and edit and add on to this, which is what I'm going to do, and add on into the Riverside route area. Yeah, you can do all that. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to exit here. We're going to bring up the new 2022 one. Bear with me, guys. Screen's going to go blank here for just a few moments. Just a few moments. We load into the new one here. Alright, so this is 2022. Same one as that one. You can build in this one as well. That's just what's currently in here. Like I said, I don't have a bunch of add-ons for this one yet, but I'm sure you could get add-ons just like the other one. I'm just more familiar with the other one. So the graphics in this one definitely seem like they're a little bit better. I can view sessions for this. So it looks like this one you can actually do multiplayer. This is a multiplayer session, sandbox gameplay session. Can you take control of any existing trains and drive them to any location? Okay, so it looks like there might be actually multiplayer maybe in the new 2022 one. I don't know, maybe we select it. 2 sessions. Just download. It looks like I have to download the West Denver one. Okay, we'll download that right now. That'll take some time. But yeah, so that looks like that's the new one. Different ones you can purchase. Show main menus. So this is driver. Yeah, it just looks like I have to just download maybe a route. I don't have any routes downloaded. Let's load in here and just see what it looks like. So we're just going to take a look at it for you guys, and then we're going to get ready to get off. We are going to be up early because we're going to be flying in the morning. We stayed up a little bit later than I was planning, so probably the flight will start at 8 now instead of 7. 8 a.m. Give me a little bit of time to sleep in. Alright, so we just selected that train there. This one's obviously a little bit different. This is diesel. Let me set real quick. It's a little bit loud. Put that down a little bit. You have been stuck on the island? It's the issue. Which engineers completed the objectives. Safely arrange their meets required. Blah blah blah. Okay. Yeah. So this one we're dispatching. So we got to issue orders maybe. Who's it coming in? Terrence Taylor. Hey, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Midnight Maverick family. Put this down a little bit. So, yeah. So we got different. Looks like drivers here. Looks like somehow in here I can issue them orders. I'm not sure how to do that. Like I said, I'm not used to this new version. And it looks like it's going to be good because you can still build on the new version like you can the other one. I am just not familiar with the way you do it. Graphics look good. Oh, that looks pretty good. Walmart truck over there. Yeah, so this is the new one, guys. You said I don't know if it's gonna let me drive it. I mean, I guess I could. Let's see here. So we need to put the reverser. Okay, I don't think it's gonna let me drive it because it's another driver is in here. Oh, wait, maybe it will. not bad. Yeah, so graphics, I mean, there's, like I said, graphics seem to be slightly better in this one. A little bit more detailed. But yeah, other than that, though. Other than that. So, but that's going to pretty much wrap it up for us tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed doing our train simulation here tonight, mixing it up. Mixing it up tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the trains. I enjoyed the trains. So yeah, hopefully you guys did. Let's see here if maybe we can back it up. See if we can't connect to these box cars here while we're wrapping it up. Have a good Thanksgiving, Scott. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hey, no problem. It's always nice to watch your videos. Daily Dose, appreciate it. Appreciate each and every one of you guys hanging out with us tonight. We're going to be flying in the morning on the PMDG 737-800 Southwest Ops. 8 o'clock Pacific time in the morning coming. I'm not sure where we're going to fly at yet. Maybe in Baltimore or something tomorrow, but we'll figure it out. Orlando. So, till tomorrow, guys. Have a good one. And enjoy this little bit more of train jiving, and I will see you guys in the morning. Till then, take care. Mavericks out. See you. Been disconnected.